Yo, what up, though? It's your boy, Chef Geech. Welcome to another episode of The Platebook. And today we play the dogs. The dogs. Remember Martin did that? I got mad respect for Cleveland Brown fans, bro, because y'all been going through it just like us. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Believe it. We're there, baby. We was right there with y'all. Now we on the other side. The grass is much greener, okay? Just get you a new owner. Today I'm making my Polish boy sausage sandwich with an apple and fennel coleslaw. That's what Cleveland is known for. They make their little Polish sausages, right? They slap them on a bun. They put some French fries on it, some barbecue sauce, some coleslaw. Sound like a lot, right? But I'm gonna put a little twist on it and I'm gonna make a fennel and leek coleslaw, making barbecue sauce from scratch. We ain't doing none of that open pit, sweet baby rays. There's a fly in this. It's gonna irritate me. I'm gonna wash all the government off of this apple and then cut it. Make sure you wash all the government off. I'm gonna fake cut it. You ready? All right, so we're gonna cut this. So we're gonna cut this off, get that core up out of there. I'm trying to figure out how much we're gonna beat Cleveland by. Like that, we're gonna beat the dog slop out of them, bro. Like, it's gonna be bad. And I feel bad because, like I said, I rock with Cleveland because they've been through the struggle, dog. They've been through the struggle just like us, dog. Now we're gonna cut all this little extra green. I don't even think people use this. I'm not using it, but I don't know if people use it or not. Now, one thing you gotta know about Elite, dirty little hoe. Oh, she'd have been everywhere. Ew, brother, ew. I'm julienning everything. If you don't know what julienning is, you don't need to be in the kitchen. Side. Julienning is like a real thin cut, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want no big slaw. You know what I'm saying? I want real thin slaw. The reason I went leek slaw is because I'm like, well, it's a sausage, you got potatoes on it. We'll go with potatoes, leek. You ever had potato leek soup? That's like one of my top 5 soups. I think that the only way the dogs got a chance of beating us this game is if they start Shador. They still gonna lose, but at least y'all can have a shot. Shout out to old man Flack, but time to hang it up, big dog. I ain't gonna lie. I just wanna say I appreciate the fly. Me and the fly, when the fly first came in this kitchen, like, I wasn't having it. I'm like, bro, it's a fly in here. We gotta kill this thing. And he like, bro, I don't want no problems with you. Like, I'm gonna let you do your cooking thing, bro. I'm gonna be over here. And he been over there this whole time. He ain't came over here yet. Food cooking and everything. Fly just to himself. We over here, he over there. I'm minding my business, he minding his business. This is the deal. I'm separating the little leaves on it. I like this knife. This is my new knife. You so sharp. That boy is sharp. S-H-A-R-B, sharp. That boy is sharp. That's how my daddy said. That boy is sharp. We got the leek, we got the fennel, we got the deal. I love to eat apples and bananas. I was gonna like caramelize the apple, but that's doing too much. I ain't gonna lie. I could sometimes do too much in the kitchen. Like, I've been told, like, bro, you doing too much, bro. All you gotta do is put it in the flour, put it in the fryer. You wanna throw it in the egg batter and the buttermilk, let it soak overnight, put a brine on it. It ain't that serious, bro. Ain't nobody gonna notice it. Me and Roger talk about that all the time. All this editing, all this extra stuff, all this extra effort we put in for nobody to notice it. So with that being said, raw dog apple. But if you want to caramelize it, I ain't mad at ya. Nice little julienne. If you didn't know what julienne was before this video, comment below. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube, Platebook, Chef Geech. All right, I'm gonna cut this up a little differently. I did that one janky, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna cut it this way first, and then I'm gonna do this. Boom, 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 boom. Man, back up! Square up. Square up. I know it's people gonna be like, he cut slow as hell. Let's make the slaw. Buttermilk, crock skim, buttercream. What's that off of? Mayo. What is this? Apple cider vinegar. Sugar. A little sugar. Oh, it's honey. Honey, I'm home. Put it together, get a nice emotion. Teaching y'all all the little culinary words. I just want y'all to learn, you know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to come here and I think y'all not getting nothing out of this. I'm gonna mix this up a little bit. Back up, ooh! You ain't see me coming, huh? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, he don't want no more smoke. He see that, he ain't coming back over here. All right, now we're gonna add the dressing to the slaw. Just throw that right in there, bro. This about to be so good, especially when y'all see the sausages. Pause. When y'all see the sausages. Sausages! And there you have it, bro. Fennel, leek, coleslaw, little apple, little dill in there. We're gonna set that to the side. Then we about to head to the grill. Throw the sausages on the grill. All right, so the next thing you wanna do is grill your sausages. Now, for this recipe, you're supposed to use Polish sausages, but I'm using beef hot sausages because I don't eat pork. And I like hot sausages. Pause. So, I'm gonna throw these boys on the grill. Ooh. Let them do that thing. Let them do that thug thizzle. What up, though? I'm Chef Geech, and all my sausages fell to the back of the grill in this little, like, corner where I can't get them. So I gotta, like, nigga rig. I'm cold, dog. I'm cold with this shit, bro. I can fix anything. Get that bitch. Come here, bitch. Come here, bitch. Come here, bitch. Now I'm gonna get in trouble by my auntie for breaking her utensils. I know a lot of y'all like, damn, them sausages look burnt. That's how I like my sausages, bro. I like them burnt. Pause again. Man, this is an infinite pause, all right? Just let me do my thing on this one, you know what I'm saying? See how it's busting out the gristle? I like that. I like that. That's how I like my sausages. If the wrapper, if it ain't busting out the wrapper, it ain't doing its job. This one a little too bust open, I ain't gonna lie. They good to go. And we gonna finish up this Polish boy the right way, the Platebook way. What up, though? It's your boy Chef Geech, man, and welcome to the segment of the Platebook that I like to call Football Powerball. I give you 6 numbers and you follow these 6 numbers, okay? Because they are the winning tickets. You ready? First number I want y'all to focus on is the number 50. What does that number 50 have to do with? That's how many rushing yards Jaden Daniels will have against the Atlanta Falcons this week. Last year he had 127 yards against me. Averages 50 for his career, okay? The Atlanta Falcons been having a decent defense this year, though. I'm not gonna lie, but their edge rushers, they're more like coverage linebackers, okay? They're going to be having to play that QB spy. I don't think they're going to do a good job against this Commanders offense. The second number I want y'all to write down is the number 80. That correlates to how many receiving yards Justin Jefferson Jettis is going to have against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Man, the Pittsburgh Steelers, they got all these names on defense, right? But every single game, number 1 targets on teams, Garrett Wilson, 90 yards. Hunter Henry, 90 yards. JSN, 100 yards. Jettis is better than all 3 of them. You think he's not going to get 80 yards? Third number I want y'all to write down is the number 1. That's how many touchdowns Achan is going to have against the Jets. Okay, Achan hasn't played that many games against the Jets. This is Aaron Glenn's first time going against the Dolphins in his division. Achan getting the rushing touchdown ain't nothing. I think that's nothing. The Jets' rushing defense has been a little bit of suspect. They held it down second half against Bucky Irvin and the Bucks, but I think Achan is a different monster, in my opinion. Fourth number I want y'all to write down. Y'all ready for this? 75. Ricky Purcell. That's how many receiving yards he's going to have. Ricky Purcell has been proving this whole season that he is wide receiver 1 in this 49ers offense, okay? He's going against the Jags, who play a lot of zone coverage. He's going to be going underneath, over the top, you name it. Brock Purdy should be back, but if he's not, Mac Jones got it. Okay, 75 yards, Ricky Purcell. Fifth number I want y'all to write down. Listen to me. 6 receptions. The number 6 is for Amon-Ra St. Brown, greatest receiver in the NFL right now. Okay, we playing that Browns defense, all right? That Browns defense ain't no joke. Okay, they run a wide 9. That means they're going to be on the outside of them tackles or the outside of them tight ends, on them pass rush angles. That's going to leave a little vulnerability in the middle of the defense. But Jim Schwartz used to be our coach. Don't forget that. Cover 1, cover 3, a lot of man coverage. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? That means that St. Brown is going to be shaking and baking and dogging who's ever facing him one-on-one for all type of slants and dig routes. 6 receptions, that's easy. And the money ball, you ready for the money ball? Last number is the number 2. Guess who's going to have 2 touchdowns? Brock Bowers against the Chicago Bears. Dennis Allen defense, all that blitzing, all of that. It's over. Geno Smith, over the top. Brock Bowers, touchdown 2 times. All right, so those are the winning numbers you need to write down. 50 yards, Jaden Daniels. 80 reception yards, Justin Jefferson Jettis. 1 touchdown by Achan. 75 receiving yards by Ricky Purcell. 6 receptions by Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the money ball is 2 touchdowns, Brock Bowers. 50, 75, 80, 1, 6, 2 touchdowns. You know I love me a mandolin, right? This is the best thing I ever bought, bro. When I get a meat slicer, meat slicer mandolin, my 2 favorite things. So anyways, I'm gonna cut these potatoes up real thin, baby. All right, that's too thin. Let's widen that gap a little bit more. All right, now we making potatoes. Boom. Watch your hand, bro. You see how I'm just unprofessionally doing that? Just don't do that. Don't do that. Matter of fact, wear a glove. Wear a glove. And not just in these situations. Wear that glove, dog. That glove will save your life. That glove will save a finger. Hachiga, hachiga, hachiga. I'll rinse the starch off. I just gotta be careful. Danger! Get on the floor! French fries right here! I gotta learn how to do that dance. Bend over, girl. Show me what you're working with. Shake it. Watch it. Shake it. Show me what you're working with. I might not be doing that the way that they do it in the TikTok. That's the only TikTok dance I do. My sister be like, do these TikTok dances with me. I'll be like, that ain't all right, Popeye. Now we just blanching them, dog. Getting them ready for that fryer. Just throw them in there for a hot second. That's it. Probably just wait till it come back up to a rolling boil. Stick and move, stick and move. Oh, bitch. That was not supposed to happen. We're just gonna cook these boys up in the fryer. Platebook, down, set, blue 42. Fire, fire, fire. Drop the oil, drop the oil. Set. Hut. Then you wanna take them out, transfer them to the bowl, a little salt and pepper. Barbecue sauce from scratch. Fire and desire. We're gonna throw some butter in there. Let that do a little melting. A little garlic. Relax, relax. It ain't that serious, bro. It ain't that serious. I ain't even turn you up like that. Crush the garlic to let some of the, dang, I'm trying to think of another culinary term to teach y'all. Aromatics? Let a little bit of the aromatics out. You better not put in there that you said that. You better just leave that on me. I better get all the credit for that. You want to put the garlic in the pot with the butter to get some of that aromatic out. Some of those aromatic. Barbecue sauce is a one pot stop, baby. We just, you know, black people don't share their barbecue sauce recipes, so be thankful. We're gonna whisk this together, let it come to a boil, simmer it, put it to the side. We about to plate this boy up. You get your bun, then we're gonna grab a beef hot sausage. I'm gonna grab the best looking one. Ooh, I like this coleslaw. This look good, baby. Ooh! Couple pieces of French fries. And then we're gonna top it with some of Geech's big back barbecue sauce. Hey, this a good plating. You know I'm not the best with the plating, but this one I gotta take the cake, baby. You know what I'm saying? Or take the take the cake. We gonna stick with take the cake. It's a two-hand monster. Pause. I know there's a lot going on in my face. Ignore that. Like most sandwiches that I made, I'm gonna tell y'all once, I'm gonna tell y'all again. And come down to the bun. Make sure you got a good bun. But this barbecue sauce, this French fry, it's so many different flavors. You got the heat from the beef smoked sausage. Again, you could go Polish if you want to, but I use the heat from that, the sweetness of the barbecue sauce, the creaminess of the coleslaw, and then the crunch from the sausage and the French fries. Cleveland, if y'all don't win no more games, y'all won with this. I ain't gonna lie.